Let's start with the very first question from ZCO, which is smartphone. Let's try to understand what we need to do over here. So we are developing a smartphone app. We have a list of potential customers for your app. Each customer has a budget and will buy the app at your declared price if and only if the price is less than or equal to the customer's budget. Okay, we need to make sure that the price point whatever we have is under the budget. Now we need to fix a price so that the revenue you earn from the app is maximized, and we need to find out the maximum possible revenue. Okay. We have been given an example. The input format is that n is going to be the total number of potential customers, and next line would be the budget of all the potential customers. Okay, let's take an example out of it. Let's take this example and understand what could be the possible answer. Okay, so let's say the number of potential customers we have is going to be 5. So let's take n is equals to 5, and let's take the budgets of all the potential customers. Okay, now what are the budgets? Let's say 1 2 3 4, and the budgets we have is 43 65 33 21. Okay, so I can take 40, this is 3, this is 65, this is 33, and this is 21. Okay, now if I take a price of, let's say, rupees 1, or if I take a price of 1, if I take price is equals to 1, can I say all of the people will be able to afford it? All of this 5 people will be able to afford it, and I will be selling 5 smartphones. So 5 times the price of 1 will give me a revenue of 5. Okay, but instead of taking 5, let me choose a value which is from one of these. So let's take the value as 3. So if I take the price as 3, I think again all of the people, the 40, the 3, the 65, the 33, the 21, all of them will be able to afford it. So I can say 5 people buying at a price of 3 will give me a profit revenue of 15. Okay, now can I increase the price? Let's say if I increase the price and make the price as 21, let's try to make the price as 21. Again, every people will be able to afford it except the one who is having a budget of 3. So this person will not be able to afford it. Other than this, the remaining people will be able to afford it. So how many people we have? We have number of people as 4. So 4 people buying at a price of 21 will be equals to 84. Okay, now let's try increasing the price again. Let's make the price as 33. So if I make the price as 33 now, again 21 is the person who will not be able to afford it. So I'm left with 1 2 and 3 people. So 3 people buying at a price of 33 rupees will give me a profit of 99. Will give me a revenue of 99. Again, let's try to increase it. Let's try to make it as 40. Let's make the price is equals to 40 now. So if I have the price as 40, so I think now 2 people are able to afford it. So 2 times at a price of 40 will give me a profit of 88. And lastly, if I increase the price to the maximum value, so the price will be 65, and at a price of 65 only one person will be able to afford it. So 1 into 65 will be equals to 65. Okay, so clearly what I can see is the best choice of price is going to be 33, where I can make the maximum profit of 99. Other than that, if I select any other price, I will end up making less amount of money. Okay, so one thing what we can notice over here is the pattern, right? So if you observe, starting from the number of people, if we start from the smallest value and we go to the largest value, this is the number of people which is decreasing in this order. There were 5 people, then again there were 4 people, then there were 3 people, again 2 people, and then there was only one person who was able to afford it. So what if we simply what we can do is, to finding out the logic for this, what we can do is we can simply have the numbers. Let's say we had 40, we had 3, we have 65, 21, 33. What if we just simply sort this array? Okay, first thing, let's try to sort this array. So if I sort this array 1 2 3 4, so this will be 3, this will be 21, this will be 33, this will be 40, and this will be 65. Okay, now what I can observe from here is, whatever person is at this point, whatever person is this that point, whatever price is at this point, all of the people starting from this point to the end of this are able to afford it. Or if I take the example of 33, all the people starting from this point to the last point are able to afford it. So can I say, if I am at a particular element, let's say if I am at this particular element, let's say this is I, let's write the indexes as well. Let's say this is the index 0 1 2. Let's make this as index 0 1 2 3 4, and let's consider I is equals to 2, or let's consider I is equals to 1. So if I am at array of I, how many people will be able to afford it? Can I say I have total number of people as 5, the total number of people I have is 5. So can I say 5 minus whatever is the index, 5 minus 1, which is equals to 4. So 4 people are able to afford it, 1 2 3 and 4. So in general, what formula I can get? I can get a formula of array of I times n minus whatever is the index. So if we use this formula, we'll find out how many people are able to buy at a price of this. So it simply tells us how many people will be able to buy at this price. Okay, now once we have this information, can I say I will simply compare all of these values. I'll compare 15, 84, 99, 88 and 65 and simply find out whatever is the maximum value. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Let's do the same implementation over here and try to solve it. Okay, so what we have here is the input format is n. So let's take int n. Let's take the input of n, and next thing is the budget. So let's create a vector of budget. So we have a vector, again let's take long because they have already mentioned to use long. So vector long, let's name the variable as budget, and let's take all the inputs. So for int I equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, we will take the input. So scene greater than, I'll take budget of I. Okay, I need to make a small change over here. It will be n comma 0. Okay, once I have the budget, what I need to do is, first whatever we did, we had applied the thing which is sorting. Okay, so the first step we need to do is sort the array. Okay, let's apply the same thing. If I apply the same thing over here, I'll write sort, we have budget dot begin comma budget dot end. And once we are done with the sorting, let's create a few variables. Let's create whatever is the current value, and let's mark it as 0, and let's have another which is the maximum value possible. Maximum, let's make it as maximum revenue is equals to 0, and let's name this as also current revenue. Okay, now we'll run a simple for loop. So for int I is equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, what we need to do is we need to simply apply the formula whatever we have created. So array of I into n minus I. So it should be, let's write the value of the current revenue for a particular price will be equals to array of I times, it should be n minus I. Okay, and now what we can do is we can simply compare this current revenue with the maximum revenue. So maximum revenue is equals to maximum of max revenue comma current revenue. Okay, so once we will be out of this for loop, our final answer would be stored in this particular variable which is max revenue. So I can simply say that cout max revenue over here. Okay, let's try to run it. Let's check if it is working. Okay, array was not declared in the scope. Let's, okay, yeah, it should not be array, it should be the budget. Okay, let's try to run it. So we're getting the input as 60. This is 60. Let's try to submit it. Okay, perfect. So this is a very simple explanation for the question ZCO, which is the first one, which is smartphone. Okay, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please like and let me know if you have any doubts in the comment section.